Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Dallas Cowboys and the Philadelphia Eagles. The veneer of a new season is gone as we hit the middle third of the schedule. It's away here in Week 7. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. McCarthy throwing right away. He's going to dump this one off to the fullback. Complete. And he is finally out of bounds as he takes it all the way down to the 20. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
I have loved this opening script. Aggressive, taking your shots. You know, the numbers tell you get an explosive play on a drive. In the NFL today, you're typically going to score. With that shot down the field, well, they're knocking on the door in the red zone.
Cowboys with their first shot inside the red zone. They've got 1st and 10 from the 20. Now first carry here for Ashton Genty. And he's brought down by a collective effort there, only 1 yard on the carry.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. They can take it to the house.
Drive has kind of seemed destined for the end zone, partner. First of a few chances now to reach it. Get the fullback involved here. And he won't challenge for the goal line. The stop made at the 4. Give him a couple on the run, and it's now 2nd and goal.
I know they had bigger visions when they called that play. This is one of those spots, Kate, where when a defense is dialed in, especially in the red zone, it's very tough to surprise them with anything.
Catch is made in close. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Calvin Austin on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. They run it with Saquon Barkley. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the pocket direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
And they went 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's 2nd and 13. Now Hurts. It's a screen to Barkley. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Third down, they need 7.
Good. Set. Let's get it.
Throw here, 3rd down. Running right side by McLaurin. And this one doesn't go far.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
So here we go. This is that aggressive mindset they've been talking about. They're going for it here.
They'll
indeed go for this. It's Hurts. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Cowboys will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
It's a turnover on down.
Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with a pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's 1st and goal. Here's Genty. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Whole squad on that rail. 0 to 1 and real.
2nd and goal coming up from the 7. They'll run the toss to Blue. And he is into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Austin. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
No touch that.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Great, set. Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
Toss play to Barkley. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30. 6 yards to pick up there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Great, set. On anyone, huh? No touch.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. This is a heater going deep. It is caught at the 20. And they are all the way to that red zone. That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Cowboys out in front. We'll return to the link right after this. We're back and excited to start the second. Eagles in a nice spot to put up points.
180. No touch.
It's a design look for Hurts. He's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sitting backwards on first down. And Kusig up on the scoreboard, Brock, he's not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Ooh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Talanoa Hufanga makes the play. And the Cowboys take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Hey, we know in this league, takeaways are a big deal, but you get interception and chunk yards with it, that is a gold star effort.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
Sending him on the dive. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. It sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Straight ahead with Genty. He's going to have this one down to the 20. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
Line and set. Here we go. First down. From the red zone now. On screen here to Blue. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
We've heard it said, and I believe it's in my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
We need the smallest little bit of yardage here. It is 2nd and inches. McCarthy on the sneak. And he might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
Okay, that fits under the umbrella. Some coaches just don't want to mess around. That's about as conservative as it gets. Instead of taking some shots, which you could do in 2nd and short, they decide to just move those chains.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Shotgun give here to JT. And he gets a few on the plays forward.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play 1st and goal situations too. Because a run like that now, well, leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Hey. Let's go.
Dancing again. And he won't get anything this time. They stop him at the 4. Can't manage positive yardage there, and it leaves them with 3rd and goal.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait.
And in he goes for the Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys parlay the interception into points. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock, as, well, we all wait for this defense to find a little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just machine, surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
This one is up and good. And the Cowboys stretch their lead to 21. Aubrey now to kick this one away. He's going to field this at the 2. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Get your money up. I put money down. On all of us. On my people now. On what I love. Ooh, baby, it's dangerous. Your problems are just not the same to us. We're dealing with things you ain't seen before. We're feeling the weight of our ancestors. We're healing with ways that don't last too long. What happens the time in the diaries? No help for the weak, but the strong. Plenty of boy for all of us. Now bring out the truth in this. And my homies got to do it. That they say with a word. Bring out the
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10.
No touch, sir. No touch.
They'll start this one out with Barkley. He was descended upon quickly and dropped after a 2nd-yard gain. Marte Mapu, the man on the tackle.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
It'll be 2nd down and 9, but not just yet. Only a couple of minutes to go in our first half. More football from the link coming up in just a moment. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Great, set. No touch.
They go to Barkley again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of about 3, so a third of what they needed. 3rd and 6 coming up.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
Hey, let's go, let's go, let's go. Trimmer, trimmer, trimmer. No,
Play action. Hurts has it. Defender is there. He knocks it away, and that's going to force 4th down.
In real estate, Kate, it's location, location, location. In football, it's rhythm, rhythm, rhythm. And you don't get third down conversions, you get no rhythm.
So as they face 4th down, on comes Corey Bajorquez to kick. Takes it in at the 21. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Play action, McCarthy. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, that brings up 2nd down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Still 10 to go. It's 2nd down now from the 26. McCarthy throwing here. Buys time, rolling right. To the right, he's got to Sloan. He's taken down after reaching the 30. That was a Fatu Melifonwu there to make the play. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. To the air on 3rd and long. Completed over the middle. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
I'm a rookie in the vet. Shout out to the guy holding down the set. All up in my phone looking at pictures from the other night. She gon' be upset if she keeps scrolling to the left, dog. She gon' see some that she don't want to see.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Let's go.
Throwing again now. McCarthy. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That's almost as good as a sack. Almost, Kate. Because those defenders, they like to have sacks more than incompletions. But defensive coordinators, they love pressure and forcing the issue. That's why the QB had to get rid of it.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. McCarthy fires out wide, complete. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First and 10 from the 43. They'll start the drive with blue. They'll have him gain up about a handful there. Down by Caleb Ransom. Now Dallas is going to call its 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
With all these collisions these running backs take between the tackles, sure nice to get a little crease on the outside, get in that open field, and let these runners do their thing.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. McCarthy looking to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next.
Throwing on third, McCarthy. Dump off, caught by his back. Wow, they're actually going to lose some yardage here as they fail to convert. Now they're facing fourth down.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
6 yards to the line. The offense is going to go for this. Final timeout taken by the Cowboys. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Six yards to the line. The offense is going to go for this.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready?
Trying for it with Milrow. Escapes the pocket. Making the call himself. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out. So they come through with 6, and they're rewarded for going for it on fourth down.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end. You need to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Here we go, shot. Half the 60.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately, no connection to be made.
60 Bison.
McCarthy trying again on second down. This one caught by C.D. Lamb. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
There are times the quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
Brandon Aubrey will try to knock it through for the Cowboys. This is going to be a 31-yarder from the right half. Aubrey puts it through. And just before halftime, Gronk, they're able to add 3 to their advantage.
Kate, if you're not going to pay a methodical drive off with a touchdown, that's the second best thing you could do. You could take all the time down, put points on the board, maybe a little momentum in heading into halftime.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down.
Great. Set. All right, anyway, 63. Hey! No touch.
He's back to throw. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. And they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that first down throw, swatted away by the defense.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
They're just going to play it safe, sticking with the ground game, it looks like. He's going to get this to the opposing 41. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Returnable from the 1. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes first and 10.
No touch, set. All right, anyway, no touch.
Hurts now from the gun. That one's complete, right side. And he's tackled for no gain.
Yeah, the defense was all over that throw. It stopped it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
Hey, all right, anyway, no touch.
Working now from the gun. He's got Njoku on the sideline, caught. The game only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face third down.
Great, set. No touch.
Air it out on third. On the move, headed right. That's the line he's going to run for it. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Ringo.
First and 10. Here's Hurts. Connection made to Isaac Garindo. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Now Hurts. He throws a bullet down the left sideline. That's sent to the ground by a defender and incomplete. Would have been one for the highlight reel, but instead, they're facing third down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
No connection on the last play, and out third down.
No touch, set. Hey, let's go.
Here he goes, third and long. Escapes the pocket. And after all that, he still can't get rid of it. They get there and drop him. And they're staring at a fourth down now after that set. Full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this.
Hey, Silver. No touch.
Trying on fourth down. Here's Hurts. No force a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Here we go, shot.
Giving this to Genty. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Here we go, here we go. Cut my team, let's go.
Now it's McCarthy. And the coverage holds up. Nicely done. They were tested. They knocked it away in the end zone. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got him the football.
Has him on the quick hitter. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Let's go.
On 1st down, Genty. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. We have to take a timeout, though. There's an injured player, and it looks like Kyle Pitts is the one the training staff is headed out for.
Got it, ready?
8 yards to go, and let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Ready? Cowboy 80.
Here's the backup.
Los Angeles. Last stop in town before I hit the road. And it was hot. I said, man, point that fan at me. And I'll be good to go. Wasn't playing songs for long when came in candidly. But the prettiest young thing I ever saw. And she was hot. Well, nothing short of masterpiece. I said, oh, I need to know. Yeah, is that your man? Yeah, cause if it isn't, I'ma play my very best for you tonight. She said I have a proposition. If you really want to take me home, then I said, what's that? And she said, if you can make me dance, I'll stay forever. If you can make me dance, I'll stay forever. So a song heart I wore when it came hard to breathe. Had to focus to make sure I hit the notes. And there's palm and I won't blame you if you can't believe. But she began to flow. That's your man, hey, cause if it isn't, I'ma play my very best for you tonight. Now she say I'm a magician. And if you really want to take me home tonight is quite